Greetings everyone, I'm RTR and welcome to the RTR Awards. Now let's get the obvious questions out of the way, like what is this all about and why are you doing an award show at the beginning of March? Well see, 2024 was actually quite a good year for me as a whole. Unfortunately, the same can't really be said for a lot of people I talk to like locally and what I saw online globally. And with the complaints that the Game Awards was getting like worse and worse and worse each year, I just decided to combine the two. So for the 12 days leading up to my birthday, I wanted to give you guys some like positivity via like my overall love for gaming. And what better way to do that than an award show? Now, this isn't just going to be gaming for 2024. No. I'm putting my full catalogue out there. So let me explain how this is going to work. Each day on the channel, I'll be giving out a category award for a game that I've played throughout my entire life, with like one or two exceptions due to reasons I'll talk about when I get to them. You'll see. And due to the vast numbers of games I have played, I'm going to also include a runner-up alongside all of the actual winners of the awards. See, it's very simple. You guys get it. And to any of you that have watched and are wondering, yes, this is a rip-off of the Nerd Cubed Awards show. I highly recommend you go watch that. That is more better produced, better content, and it will be at the recommends. Last year's ones will be the recommends for this video at the end. Okay, so there's the non-script rambling done. Let's kick off the first award, which is the Stress Relief Award, which goes to the best power fantasy game. You know, the game you can sit back, unwind with, let loose, and just do whatever you want, and you don't have the feeling of being tense up. You just let it all out with a nice session of this game or two. And the runner-up is Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. Now, Star Wars games up until this point never truly captured like the feeling of what it felt to play as a super ghost force user. Like, and when that time came with the Force Unleashed 1, they fucking cranked that shit up to 11. Like, the game opens up with you like obliterating everything in your path as Darth Vader. Like, I remember you destroy that giant wall at the beginning, you just toss around one of the boss like he's absolutely nothing, like a fully Jedi warrior. Just toss around, who gives a shit? The same as like you would any Stormtrooper or Wookiee, because of course you fucking would. You're Darth fucking Vader. Like, of course you can. And even like after that level, when you're slightly scaled down for Starkiller, like the Vader's apprentice, it's not even by much, because give it a few levels, you're ripping a starship out of orbit. Force lightning, force repulse, the saber throwing is all insane. And the combos you can do are truly just like baffling for this very kind of short like action adventure game. It truly is one of the greatest Star Wars games out there, and I really hope that the PS3 and 360 versions get a remaster someday, because it's a crime that only the Wii versions have even got a remote touch-up like for the Switch. The reason it's not winning, some of the levels towards the end kind of get a bit tedious and defeats the purpose of the award for me. Like, I tend to get a bit frustrated in some of the later levels, so the enemy placement, the enemy type, and the kind of bullet spongy it starts to get later on, it kind of defeats the purpose of the entire award. So I can only hear so many times before I just give up and give it runner-up. But the winner of the Stress Relief Award goes to God of War 3 Remastered. Quick side note, the fact that this is the only remaster of the OG 3 God of Wars is a crime and should be rectified like immediately. Like, come on, what are you guys doing? That's free money you could just print in a collection like right now. But anyway, God of War 3 is amazing from beginning to end, no matter how many replays you put into it. It has so much replay value. The combat, story, the puzzles, the boss fights, the QTE kills, music, oh my god, the music. Like, if you're a god in that game, in any way, and you hear Rage of Sparta play, like, you know your time is over, because Kratos is probably about to remove one of your internal organs or appendages. Like, I love the sense of scale the game has in the opening with the giant like hippocampus fight on the back of a fucking titan, or you'll delve into the underworld to fight like on the body of Kronos. For a game about Kratos letting to let go of his anger, I sure do fucking love to murder the shit out of everyone in this game. The extra costumes and cheat relics help for like great replay value, as you really do want to be an unkillable, infinite ammo, infinite mana, borderline like no hit to bosses god that does 4 times damage to everything that just moves in his path. It truly is one of those like cathartic games to play how I just want to unwind after like a rough day. And that did it for today's award. See? Thought it'd be simple. Join me tomorrow, where due to no intro like this, it will just be a lot shorter as I give out the Jumanji Award. I'll see you then.